Hello again. It's a wet and windy picture tonight for far northern parts, but elsewhere it's actually looking largely settled. That does mean we'll see some fog patches forming though, with temperatures on the relatively mild side. Now the reason why it's unsettled across northern areas is because that's where the jet stream's running as we go through the next few days. Further south, however, we're under the influence of high pressure, so we're going to see a lot more dry weather here. However, later on in the week, this front is going to push its way southeastwards, bringing two things: a spell of rain to end the week, but also a change to something colder as colder air feeds in. Back to the here and now though, and you can see we've got some clear skies through this evening and through the first part of the night, particularly across this central part of the UK, but it is going to turn cloudier as we go through the night. Most places will stay dry, just a few spots of light rain and drizzle out in the west, some more persistent rain though for parts of Scotland, particularly towards the north. Here it's also going to be windy with the risk of gales. Most places will stay mild due to the largely cloudy skies, but we could see a few patches of mist and fog forming, particularly for southern counties of England. So a few patches of mist and fog at first on Thursday morning. These will gradually clear. Otherwise, well, it is looking like a rather grey day. A bit more cloud around than we've seen on Wednesday. Most places staying dry still. Just a few spots of rain over the hills and mountains in the west, and still a bit more persistent rain for parts of Scotland. With a bit more cloud around, it is going to be a little bit less warm. Temperatures still above average for the time of year, but only seeing highs around 16 or 17 Celsius at best. Now, as we go through Thursday evening, we are going to see the rain across parts of Scotland pushing its way northwards, but it's not going to clear too far away, so Shetland is in store for a rather wet and windy night. Elsewhere, a lot of cloud to come, generally dry, but still we could see some patches of mist and fog forming, particularly across southern areas. And as we go through Friday, then this front is going to push its way in from the northwest, initially across parts of Scotland and Northern Ireland, later on reaching northern England and northern Wales. Behind it, we are going to see colder air feeding in with some showers. Some of these could be heavy, perhaps even thundery, with some hail, maybe a bit of sleet as well. But ahead of the front, across the bulk of England and Wales, yes, it's going to be a largely cloudy day, but it should stay mostly dry, and temperatures still above average for the time of year, just not quite as high as through Wednesday and Thursday. Whatever you're up to as we go through the next few days, you can keep up to date with the full forecast on both the Met Office website and our app. See you later.